What's good, family? Man, you know, I take peace and solace knowing that right now I'm up here sitting, chilling up under a tree, relaxed, and it's springtime, man. We got another, month. And then we are technically in the summer. I think June 20th is the first day technically of summer. So, seeing people out here on the trails. And this is what I like. I like the springtime, like, of Michigan. I like the mid-May, you know what I mean? And like 4 months after that, so like September, mid-September, August, September, October. Yeah, this is like my favorite time in Michigan. Other than that, I don't like no cold weather, man. But anyways, let's not talk about that. I started thinking about over there sitting on the tables, fat, round, extremely robust, circular built black chick leading the flock of her two other red-haired black chicks. And I'm like, man, one thing I take comfort in is that one day this is going to be all over and I ain't never going to have to see this bull crap again. So, in a way, this artificial collapse that they creating with the tariffs and all this and seemingly purposefully putting America in a jam, I kind of embrace this in a way. Weave is becoming more expensive for these hoes. Make these hoes agitated and uncomfortable because you know the majority of weave come from China. Therefore, these broads can't get weave at the cheap prices they used to get. They just probably have to turn more tricks or get a couple more simps to cash them out and help supplement that. But they being agitated and they being made uncomfortable. This is a beautiful thing in my opinion. One day I have peace that one day I know I won't have to see this trash anymore. I won't have to see and hear loud hoes anymore. I won't have to be under this system of white racism here in America anymore. And I know I take a lot of ease and peace knowing that knowing the scriptures, man. When I just keeping it very simple, knowing the truth. The truth is that we slaves for a period of time. We under this white man for a period of time. His system, just like the road movie, is going to collapse. And eventually it's going to be obliterated by his own enemies. And by Russia and all the other countries. So I take peace in this. Yeah, I don't want to be here. But while I'm here, I'm enjoying seeing the fall of my enemies. I enjoy feeling as though I'm on the cusp of watching something traumatic happen to these people. I just feel that, like, in the spirit, so to speak. Something gonna happen. That's how I feel. Like, dang, something feel like it's about to happen like that, you know. So, I take peace that those that are at ease are going to be uncomforted. The white man who sat at the top, he's being discomforted. The system that he set up, false, fake money, feminism, pushing the tranny and rainbow coalition, this Sodom 2.0 is going to be obliterated. I'm seeing the pieces to it. I'm happy about that. So I take peace in this beautiful day. Well, it's the end of a beautiful day. Really nice out here. I got my tan. Just taking it day by day, man. I'm sitting here near the lake. Not quite on the lake, but just in super duper chill mode, man. Just happy, man. Frustrated Hebrew slave in the confines of Babylon before the stuff hit the fan. That's how I kind of feel. So anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and talk some trash about that. I'm just kind of have a peaceful mind about this. Peaceful mind at the stuff that's coming. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be our stability. And a lot of people do not have no wisdom and knowledge about what's going on, man. They completely oblivious as to what's really going on. So I take great happiness that what is happening is going to continue to happen, and I can kind of foresee the end. Like, I can kind of foresee. I mean, you kind of look at the movies, the Road movie. I mean, I don't know. You can call me what do you call it? Somebody that want to see the end, you know what I mean? But even Tobit, I believe it was Tobit, he rejoiced when he heard of the end of old Babylon, when it was thrown down. So I'm going to rejoice when this Babylon is thrown down, man. When these tariffs and everybody worry about these shelves being empty. Yeah, I got me a few extra ramen noodles and oatmeal, et cetera, et cetera. But again, in these days, what it say? Make yourself ready to the battle. And in other words, prepare for war. And in those evils, be even as a pilgrim on the earth. That mean that you might have to pivot, man. You might not, but you might have to. Be ready to the battle, mean that you gonna have class wars. You gonna have neighbors warring against each other, trying to kill each other to get food, man. Because majority of these Americans, they love to eat and they fat. So they not trying to, like a video I seen with this chick talking about, if these shelves be empty, we gonna crash out, basically. We gonna crash out. Because kids ain't going hungry. In other words, she gonna send her bastard sons and her cousins, uncles, and brothers to go out there and get this food. You see what I mean? They gonna react. And that's gonna cause like race wars and racial tension that's already here. But, you know, speaking on the war, thinking about race war, and I really, think about the race war, I'm thinking like, that's like the Purge movie, but I think on it in multi-levels, the physical and the spiritual. And when I look at that movie, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. See, back in the 60s, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Back in the 60s, black folk had a united mind more so than now. You know, something else I thought about, if the collapse occurs, what about these animals that's in the zoos? Tigers and lions? Real talk. Because there's something I was thinking about too, like when stuff start collapsing and people start killing each other, or be some epidemic or pandemic, I'm thinking like, all right, all these dead bodies gonna be out here like doo-doo on the street. People ain't gonna be burying people like that. People gonna be trying to eat people. So the bodies that go bad, they gonna be stinking. That's gonna draw a lot of animals out from like the hunter kind of animals, because it's a great feast. Something I was thinking about, the smell of death and the sound of death, screaming and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, dang, we really think about it. People, who gonna bury these people? If we gonna have wars and people breaking in and race wars and neighbor rising against neighbor, your own black people rising up against each other, trying to, hey, you got food, I need it. And I'm just thinking like, dang, it will be people rising up, one people against another. And I think about that movie Spook Who Sat by the Door. Back then they had unity and stuff in the black community. But that's way before the white man more so infiltrated the black family with all these goodies and benefits they gave to the black woman, and her killing millions and millions of black babies and destroying destroying our numbers, man. So that was in the 60s, man. We talking about 60 years ago. 60, 70 years since, well, about 70, 60 years that this whole program been going, you know. So our we don't really have unity in the black community. And so I was thinking about it, you know, so the white man might pride himself on numbers. Oh, we got numbers, we got strategy and all that. But when I look at the spook who sat by the door, oppression so things that I don't think is numbers really matter, bro. When you think about like I'll just put it like that, man. I don't think numbers gonna matter, because the biggest fear the white man ever had in America, they always been a bully. They always been the one bombing and killing different countries, and what they tried to do to the Yemenis and terrorizing and, you know, killing civilians. They always the bully doing stuff. But nobody really, one fear he always had is the black man rising up in America. It ain't no Arabs. That's the biggest fear he ever had, race war in America. And I don't put I don't put my confidence in the numbers of black people getting together. I got my confidence when I read, you don't take numbers to do what you need to do when you got the spirit behind it. When you got Samson slaying, you know, hundreds of people. David, see, you know what I mean? David, and when you read the exploits, yes, I mean, bruh, who's the, on a physical level, who's the most baddest man on the planet? A black man named John Bones Jones. That's on the physical. Well, if he got the spirit working with him, who can stop Samson, bro? Who can stop King David putting in work? Before then, who can stop the patriarchs? When you read the war, I think it was the book of Jasher, the patriarchs, you know, putting in all this work, man. Who can stop when the Most High is with you? One, what it say? One shall chase 1,000, and two shall put 10,000 to flight, bro. That's not just talking spiritual. So, many multiples of times, the Most High took a small number of Jews and slew their enemies, bro. Numbers don't mean squat. And the white man has never had nothing happen really here besides a civil war. And they, in my opinion, they walk around with great fear because of all, or at least guilt, knowing in the back of their mind, yeah, these Pookies and Ray Rays and they, you know, they some weed smoking, woman worshiping, simp, French fry braid simp niggas, and they too disorganized and all that. That's putting, you are underestimating your enemy. So, in my opinion, keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because with a man who got the Most High spirit behind him, ain't nothing you can do against that. One shall chase 1,000. Two shall put 10,000 to flight. And so the Most High is talking spiritually and physically. You understand me? So these are the things we have not seen more so, you know, when the spirit pour out. This is something I was thinking about. War, you talking about spiritual, the Most High gonna have to be with you because you outnumber. And he's done it before. A lot of our people gonna get slain, sure. But you look, see, the Most High ain't just about, you know, love and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when he sent his son Yahshua back, he coming and he gonna destroy millions of people. He gonna kill millions of people. Burn them with the word that come out of his mouth, bro. That's not a friendly, cuddly God, bro. God has various emotions. King David was his favorite king. Well, King David Well, he slew many people in wars. Yeah, he did a murder with Uriah, but he forgave him for that. That's his king. That's God's king. Favorite king. Abraham was a warrior, bro. You read Abraham, how he slew, what was this? I think in the book of Joshua. Man, what is it? Might have been a book of Enoch. No, it wasn't Enoch. But he slew with like 300 people. He slew, like, he humbled with a small number of people a lot of the Sodomite, the coast, all the cities of Sodom, bro. Because they stole Lot and stole his nephew Lot and his stuff. And Abraham went and killed these savages and got his stuff back and got his nephew back with a small number. Numbers don't mean a damn thing when the Most High is with you, is what I'm saying. So something I just want to encourage, and I'm a man of peace. I love peace. But I don't like being messed with, so leave me alone and we cool. But I realize we outnumbered. And I realize that a lot of our people, you got a lot of effeminate men who, in and out of jail, gay dudes, and they are not brothers. These are your enemies too. How clearly your beat up Black American woman has routinely and thoroughly shown you that she is your enemy. Beyond any reasonable doubt. She is blatantly our enemy. So when I say our, I mean the brothers and a few sisters. When this stuff start popping off, you gonna need the Most High to do some supernatural hookup for you. And if you are, I'm talking about provisioning, I'm talking about maybe you have to slay 4 or 5 people in order to protect yourself. And we talking about exploits. Are you forgetting that in the scripture when they talk about the 2 witnesses, many believe is Enoch and Elijah, the 2 men who never died, Enoch and Elijah coming back as to serve their deaths, but before they serve they complete their testimony, they gonna be, anybody that mess with them is gonna get killed with fire and devoured with fire, bro. This is not a friendly God gesture, cuddly baby Jesus thing. The Most High is a man of war, bro. So these kind of spiritual exploits are gonna take place in these last days. Numbers ain't gonna mean nothing. Favor of Yah is gonna mean something. That's just something I was thinking about, man. About like war and the spiritual war. If the Most High with you, that's like, man, here comes this Hispanic dude. Let me see. Yeah, this Hispanic dude, some small, skinny Hispanic dude, a good-looking Hispanic chick, bro. I'm tired of this whole dynamic of, you gotta be 6 feet tall, you gotta be this. That's all bull crap. How many times? Every single day, dude. In the last, like, I don't know, just about every day, I see some short Hispanic dude with his own woman, with her own hair. Yesterday, I saw him, like, in the grocery store. This dude is like some cornball looking, but he got his own Hispanic chick, bro. But y'all see what I mean? You come over here in America, they always talking about, you gotta be 6 feet tall, 6 figures. Same thing with the Asian dude, bro. And these Hispanic dudes, they not rich, bro. They not tall, bro. But this whole bullcrap cloud of effery, bro. Like, seen 2 days ago going to the grocery store, seen a Hispanic dude way shorter than me, about a foot shorter than me. Nah, probably about 6 inches shorter than me. Then he in there with this little Hispanic chick, Mexican dude, I believe. And his little average looking family. And he had his little kid. Here's some white dude. Average little kid, you know what I mean? And he just over there chilling with his girl, bro. Yesterday, I saw a white dude. I saw a Hispanic dude with his Hispanic girlfriend, or whoever she was, on top of a roof. He was doing some roof sealing or something. She climbing a freaking ladder with him, bro. And they with some little raggedy truck. Working together. Seen the other Hispanic chick out here with her dude walking behind her, dude. Dude, this is some bull crap, bro. And then look at our women. Just a bunch of masculine man chicks, bro. This is bull. I'm tired of living in this construct, bro. I'm tired of living in this white man's wet dream of having women over him. You understand me? Here comes this white dude. I'm about to move to another location, but I don't know, man. I'm just tired of this bull crap. Nah, he cool. You see, man. You get tired of this bull crap, man. So I don't know, man. Pretty much that's the end of it. I just wanted to do a little hate session on this whole construct of feminism and women being at the top, and this whole, oh, you gotta be 6 feet tall. You gotta have this, a six pack. Well, he don't look like he got no six pack. He look kind of chunky. He definitely ain't 6 feet tall. The dude up here, I'm just saw. I see that almost every single day, bro. So now again, I understand that American culture breeds. So when they get Americanized, but I haven't seen this stuff for years though. When they get Americanized, and the chick, you know, they're gonna be a rebellious bitch like the rest of these hoes. Plenty of rebellious, stupid Hispanic bitches. But I'm just saying, I see it so regularly. Hispanic families. He not rich, bro. He just what you see in the black community? Homosexuals, chaos, loud black women, argumentative, masculine, broad shoulders. Hold on, let's see this white dude try to engage me in conversation. Hold on. So, anyways, I'll try to be on my off spot, try to do my thing, you know. What's up, bro? How you doing? I don't know, man. Just, hold on. Cornball white dude. But you see that, like, consistently, bro. Nice day, man. How you doing? Yep. But yeah, man. He seemed like he just doing this thing. But yeah, man. Yeah, all you see with black women is masculine, loud. I'm tired of this bull crap, bro. And then you see the Hispanic dude, he ain't rich, bro. He got a little, I done seen Hispanic dudes walking to the store because they ain't got no car, bro. Him and his woman are walking because you see him in a little Honda, dude, this is not no, like a small occurrence, bro. This is the truth. I'm tired of seeing our dudes as effeminate, women are all hyper masculinized, and then you see the Hispanic dude. He's some regular dude, man. That's why people like going to Asia. They like going to Latin America. Because them bros are raised to be wives. Yeah, I do the cooking, I do the cleaning. My mother told me that you have to do the cooking, you have to do the cleaning, you have to do sex. If your man wants sex, you have to give him sex. Like, again, you're going to get that more so from a Latina than you will from like a black chick or a more Americanized Latina. But I mean, they ain't perfect. I understand that. But it's irritating, man. To see, you'll see a black dyke be a female, feminine black dyke be submissive to a masculine black dyke. I saw that the other day. I'm tired of seeing that bull crap. But so far as being submissive to the black man, it's some bull crap, bro. Oh yeah, they be real feminine. To the black dyke. Yeah, man, I'm tired of this bull. I'm tired of this bull, bro. So, anyways, man, I'm just sitting here enjoying this day, man, watching the geese go around eating they herbs and spices, whatever they eat. Our people are through. But you don't need no big numbers. If you're looking at it strictly numbers-wise, but look at the numbers, look at the Houthis, how they defeating the big American bully. And they're a small country. You can never just go by numbers, especially when you're dealing with the spirit. See, that's what I think gonna happen, man. Like the Book of Eli kind of stuff, where you have these variables taking place. It don't matter. Stuff don't matter no more, man. When the spirit with you, you're gonna need the spirit with you like that. So this stuff ain't gonna matter. They got tanks, they got this. You're gonna have the Most High with you, bro. If he care about you, if he got favor towards you, can't nobody mess with you. You see what I mean? What it say? If God is with you, who can be against you, bro? The spirit, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. So, anyways, man, I've just been thinking about this stuff. Rumors of wars, people's opinions on this and that. And just been thinking about this and that, man. And how these are some times, some pivoting times, man. It's going to be interesting, man. There's some things I wanted to talk about, get off my chest. Numbers don't matter, bro. But yeah, that's one of the things I hate is seeing other races of men have there could be a regular this dude or Asian dude or Hispanic dude. You don't have to be 6 feet tall. Most men ain't 6 feet tall. But even if the dude, the people with these standards, that still ain't with your hyper Americanized woman. Even if the dude is 6 feet tall, there ain't no guarantee she gonna stay. How many basketball players, women's cheat on him and leave him? Like, he's 6 feet tall. He got millions of dollars. He famous. Okay, he in shape. But still leave. So there's no guarantees in this thing. So my thought is that let it all rip, let it all fly, let it all burn. What the hell I care, man? I ain't got no investment in this, man. Let them all die, let them all rip. Let all these people fall. Let the system they set up fail. And let the most highest people elevate to the top and let the rest of these people die the death that they was meant to die. I don't know, why should I care, bro? Oh, you gotta build the black community. Man, it's prophesied a lot of people are gonna die. Do you want to see blonde-haired and red-haired, fat women like in the kingdom? Are you really dedicated to this? Are you dedicated? Are you, when Pookie and Ray Ray and people, you know, the degenerates of our race, these people get deleted by the police. Do you care? I don't. I'm real selfish right about now. I'm about me, mine, and the elect. Everybody else, man, you know, I don't really care what happens to you. That's the kind of mind state we got to have, bro. Mind of like, yo, everything is temporary, bro. So anyways, I think I spit my truth serum out here long enough. Most respect to you brothers. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, go ahead and do so. Peace.